So he said, the Sandoz salesmen would come to him and say, when are you going to get something like LSD? when we used to go out, for Sandoz, you know, it's quite a small, very respectable Swiss company, and they'd bring their wares along and no one would show much interest. But after LSD, when the Sandoz salesmen appeared, people would say, you're the people who made LSD. And they would then pay great attention to every one of their products. And the salesman looked upon this as being the greatest sales innovation that Sandoz ever made.
Well, there's another side to that story. When I spoke to Burrell, who was the vice president in charge of public affairs in Hanover, I said to him, the usual subject about what happened to LSD. He said, hell, the reason we gave it up, he said, because we couldn't sell it.
But he simply take the wrong view. It wasn't the selling, it was the sales that went with it.
Well, I guess so. But I remember Tim coming to the house one morning, and we were all having breakfast, and Robbie, my boy, was just a little fella, and Tim was wearing a hearing aid. I don't think you remember this. And Rob had never seen a hearing aid, and I dearly loved Tim for this. And he said, Tim had a twinkle in his eye, you know, he looked like a real picaresque, you know, Spanish-Irish kind of a guy. And he said, what's that? And Tim said, well, that's my direct line to the president. so Robbie, that was when he was square haircut, you know, and all that stuff, you know. And so Rob said, to the president? He said, yeah. He said, what would you like to hear from the president? so Rob said, he said, how about no school tomorrow? So he said, sure. And he pulls the hearing aid on, puts it in front of him, and he said, President Johnson? Yes. This is Tim Leary here, staying with the janitor. Yes, he said, by the way, he said, the young man here, he said, Rob, he said, he would rather there was no school tomorrow. And the next day was a holiday.